You've historically, I mean, they're incredible players. So I don't want to jinx anything, but you've played really well against Jokic. You played really well against AD. I mean, they put their numbers up because they always do, but like you just have played them really well.
Right.
When you look at like the modern big now, like the modern sort of like dominant big, what's your like approach with those guys? And then also like, what do you think like the younger bigs coming into the league should learn about the position?
Right. What do you mean by modern big? There's no more modern bigs anymore.
So this is okay. So if you're you coming out of school and you are like you
right
coming out of school and you want to be good in the NBA.
Okay.
What do you do?
The funny, I had Brett Bromeyer as a coach. He's in Orlando now. His big thing was like build a foundation to build a house. So, I mean, we would work on the most like mundane things. We would literally spend 30 minutes throwing a football, like when I was a rookie, so I can learn how to like properly catch a ball. And this, like, if you're big, like that came out like at me for the draft, you just got to be ready to learn anything, be ready to take the fall for some stuff if you don't catch the ball the right way. Honestly, just have a good time. It's going to be up and down.
See, vibes.
I'm a good vibes only. That's all I'm about.
What do you think about those? I mean, Jokic in particular, he just like the stuff that he does is crazy. The passes he makes are crazy. And
unbelievable.
And you just like when you're playing against somebody like that, you're trying to you're not going to lock someone like that down, but when you're trying to slow somebody like that, like what do you even do?
You just do the best you can. Like it's literally incredible how many passes he makes where you're like, well, like I tried. Like, it's just, there's nothing I can do about it. And it's just on the guards, gotta do better next time.
And that's like it's interesting. It's kind of an interesting thing with you guys because when you have multiple guys on your team that other people probably feel the same way about. There's an element a little bit of like, all right, well, like their turn down, he does his thing. Our turn down, Evan does his thing, or Don does his thing, or whatever it is. And I guess maybe that's just what the NBA is now.
That's what everybody wants in the NBA. Just it's not always take your turn, but basically, pick your poison.
with Don in particular, I mean, when he came, last time we did some stuff with him last year. He was still kind of adapting to everything. His pedigree speaks for itself. Everything about it speaks for itself.
Yep.
Just him as a force, as a teammate versus having had to play against him a couple times a year every year. What have you even noticed in the first, 6 weeks of this year that feels different than even did last year?
I guess his willingness to like let Darius and Evan do their thing. He doesn't have to be the guy every single night. What was it? In like the Philly game, like he was going for the triple double. I think he had like 15, 10, and 9 at one point. And then he started throwing some BS passes trying to get his triple double. And we're like, dude, what are you doing? Like, just score the ball. And he scored like, I kid you not, 15 straight. So when he knew it was time for him to get going, he just got his own.
He has done that so many times. And this has always been, I guess, the case with like, truly elite guards who have the ability to go do this. But does it ever still surprise you when you have someone who is, you're in the NBA and you can just go and take over a game like that? It's not college. It's not high school. You're in the NBA. You're the best players in the world going and doing that.
Yeah. I mean, it's incredible. And like every team has that guy, but to be on the court and like have to pretend like you're going to get the ball knowing, no disrespect, pretend like you're going to get the ball and Donovan just scoring every time. Like, I'm just like, give me my popcorn. Like, I'm just watching them go to work.